bombshell tonight. What a torpedo to the case. After all this time, homemade video allegedly emerging of 4 men, all 4 of the men meeting the honeymoon couple that night in a bar on the ship, all 4 reportedly caught on video bragging about the groom's death just hours after his bloody fall overboard. The 4 having some sort of a celebration while the rest of the ship turns upside down looking for the groom and the new bride weeping unconsolably at this hour. We confirm that homemade video is in the hands of the FBI. Are arrests pending in the murder mystery of missing groom 26-year-old George Smith. He had his whole life before him. Look at his beautiful bride. All the families unite. They have a dream wedding followed by a dream honeymoon. Here you're seeing exclusive wedding video. This is just before he goes missing. His death remaining a mystery, we believe, until now. Why make homemade video of yourself bragging, mocking the missing groom? The FBI combing over that video as we go to air. I want to go back to Kristen Marandino, editor, Greenwich Magazine. Who are these 4 men, Kristen?
The 4 men, there's 3 Russian-American men who have come to known in the story as the Russians, and then there is another gentleman who befriended them on the cruise ship from California by the name of Josh Askin.
Beth Karras in session. Thank you for being with us. Go through the timeline with me, Beth. What a bombshell tonight, Beth.
Yes, indeed. And, you know, this is a huge break for investigators. The fact that these men would sit around, pass a flip camera, and make these allegedly incriminating statements is a very big break for investigators because the investigation had stalled. And if it goes in the direction that it seems to be going with this tape, then there could be an arrest.
There's something about criminals. People will be shocked they take a video bragging about this or mocking George Smith, but it is entirely conceivable, Beth Karras.
Yes, it is, and I really don't understand why they would do this, why they would make a video incriminating themselves allegedly, having just allegedly committed a crime. I don't know why people do it, but it is done over and over again.
You know, Beth Karras, keep throwing in that allegedly every time you can, because we know for a fact, and we confirm tonight, before I go to air, in the minutes before I go to air, the FBI does have this video, and they are coming over it. And as a matter of fact, a lot of discussion right now is where a prosecution would take place, since this happened on the high seas. Kristen, for those viewers just joining us, this homemade video emerging now in the hands of the FBI is quite a blow, quite a break in the case, Kristen.
Yes, it really is. And, I mean, frankly, when we became aware of this tape, it was something that we realized we had to jump in and do this story. Up until this point, Greenwich Magazine has not really covered stories like this. But, you know, George from Greenwich, Mike Jones from Greenwich, there's a lot of local interest. And then certainly to become aware of this information and to help get it out there and really hopefully bring some resolution to this and get it out there and get attention such as this show.
You say resolution, Kristen Marandino, Greenwich Magazine. I say murder 1, arrest. That is the closure that I want in this case, because you can't tell me that this young man who marries his bride, they're on a dream honeymoon, commits suicide, or just happens to fall off the side of the ship. It didn't happen that way.